everyone, let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Toronto Raptors. Now here's Leonard. Here's Siakam. Ring shot on the way. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And they're moving it up. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through.
They get it back. Duncan. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Leonard. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Another example of Kawhi being the best defender in the league.
We've played just over a minute here in the first.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Down low. Here's Gasol. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Here's Duncan. Count that one.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside Leonard. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Toronto working the ball around now. Parker with the steal. Gasol with the steal. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, between his passing and his movement, I tell you, Gasol creates a lot of problems in the paint. Frees him up for some high percentage shots as a result.
And Duncan gets it to go in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Siakam. They double-team Siakam. Now Lowry, covered by Parker. Gasol on the high post.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end, too.
Timeout. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Spurs substitution.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Van Vliet outside.
2 minutes left in the first.
From past the arc. Good D by Parker. Spurs leading by 3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. Pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Powell with the bounce pass. They need this. And the layup good by Ibaka.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
2 points. That one goes.
Tony Parker.
And the defense, no factor. which is why he simply laid it in.
Van Vliet outside. Ibaka outside. Pass to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Inside. And stolen by Siakam. And here they go. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul.
The first one falls.
And back in 08, Ibaka became the first player ever from the Republic of Congo to be drafted in the NBA.
2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And the basket by Ginobili.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And here's Van Vliet from the other. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Leonard. Here's Powell. Ibaka down low. Rejected by Ginobili.
Out of bounds.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ginobili touched it last.
Spurs substitution. Danny Green.
5 seconds left in the first.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Spurs. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Back to Parker. Pass to Leonard. Spurs working the ball around now. And the rejection by Ibaka. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. 4 on the clock. Leonard. Pass to Green. Here's Ginobili. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 6 points for Ginobili.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Toronto calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Substitution for your Raptors. Mark Gasol. Danny Green.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Lowry.
To the inside. And finished off by Gasol.
Well, we see him operate all around the court, but Gasol is at his best when he's throwing it down like that.
Ginobili with the ball. Now Green defending. Leonard with the bucket.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
Left side, Leonard. Back to Lowry. Parker with the steal. Back to Leonard. Pass to Diaw. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Danny Green.
The Spurs have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he makes the first.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And Diaw drops them both. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Gasol now top of the key. Van Vliet right side. From the stripe. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes down. Leonard's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's the activity on the offensive glass they like to see out of Kawhi. When he's in full hustle mode, they're a much stronger team.
Duncan with the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the middle. Van Vliet outside. Back to Leonard. Right side Gasol. Outside Green. Clock at 4. Here's Leonard. Over Duncan. Duncan with the block.
That's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
It's Ginobili on the wing. The Spurs rebound. Second chance shot. Leonard with the steal. Van Vliet outside.
Spurs foul.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
San Antonio making a switch here. To the paint. Here's Lowry. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Raptors lead by 1. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Boy, Ginobili's so good at getting into the paint. Love watching how he does that. He's unpredictable, creative, and he finds a way to get the job done.
Indeed, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Outside, Green. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili.
For 3.
Boy, this is Green's game in a nutshell. He is an efficient catch-and-shoot player.
To the inside. Back to Powell. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Gasol. Outside for Lowry. Clock at 6. Trying to get open as Ibaka. Lowry can't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Ginobili with the ball. And Ginobili with the slam.
Boy, I like watching Ginobili rise up for the jam. Doesn't do it often, but when he does, it's pretty impressive.
Pass to Siakam. Now Leonard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
No good from Duncan.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And stolen by Splitter. Gasol with the steal. And Gasol slams it in. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Duncan left side. Splitter trying to break free.
Tim Duncan.
And that one's good. Duncan's got 10.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Without question, Marc Gasol displaying his skills today.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
They kick it out to Green. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got his second basket of the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
There's Green with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He has 6.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
He is a strong finisher with momentum behind him. You won't see Leonard lose his touch or balance on his drives.
From deep, Gasol. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Takes it out to Leonard. On the wing, Green. Here's Siakam. Duncan with the block. Inside. Shoots. And it's San Antonio with another.
Timeout. You know, Danny Green usually is knocking down shots. This time, he's setting up a guy to make a shot.
It'll be a Raptors.
And the Raptors call time here.
All right. Look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew.
The Raptors making a switch here. Raptors trailed by 3. Pass to Leonard. Leonard with the steal. And stolen by Siakam. Leonard looking around. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Van Vliet wide open. And again, Toronto no luck. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 3-point lead. Pass to Diaw.
Blessed with awesome physical tools. Ibaka can alter shots anywhere on the floor.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Powell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got 5 points so far.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
That's his first personal.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
At the line.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
And here are the Raptors now. They trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Over in the corner, Diaw drills the three-pointer. Diaw's got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Toronto working the ball around now. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Duncan surveying the D. To the middle. Stolen by Van Vliet. All going up court. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the Raptors with the ball. 6-point game. Down low. Here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
And not the most flamboyant dunker, but Ibaka goes to the rack with rude intentions nonetheless.
And here is Ginobili. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Thiago's splitter. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second.
Boy, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Here's Siakam. Lowry has the open look. Back to Siakam. Sweet move. Trying to get open as Ibaka. Siakam, good.
Lowry with the helper.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Parker. Pass to Duncan. Kicks it out to Ginobili. 6 to shoot. Back to Splitter. Goes back up. No good on the layup. Toronto trailing. To tie it up. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. Here's Parker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Manu Ginobili.
Ginobili, such a solid passer. Seems to know whenever one of his guys is wide open and gets him the ball.
Pass to Siakam. Inside. Here's Ibaka. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ibaka's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Ginobili. And he banks in the layup.
Timeout.
And the Spurs lead by 4.
It'll be a Raptors timeout.
And Parker really did a phenomenal job feeding that ball to his teammate for the shot there. His playmaking ability is off the charts.
And the Raptors call time here. Without question, Manu Ginobili displaying his skills today.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He said we're getting some looks on the 3, but we're not connected. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence, guys.
Thank you, David. Parker drives in. Pass to Ginobili. Ahead. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Back to Leonard. Leonard with the steal. On the wing, Green. Parker with him. Lowry picks him up. Here's Duncan. And that one is off. And Toronto will come the other way. And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Lowry. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter.
Tell you what, Tim Duncan's such an anchor defensively. I mean, when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his length.
Parker outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Yeah, and Parker just puts so much pressure on your defense with his speed, and he's made a living out of doing that. Massive move there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Sinks the triple.
3 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Leonard, no luck.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Back to Parker. San Antonio calls timeout. They're in front by 8. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
T-shirt time! Spurs substitution. Manu Ginobili.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Spurs passing it around. Great D that time from Green. Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
Outside Lowry. And Leonard has it in the corner. Again, Leonard missing. Now Ginobili. And so it's San Antonio with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
Five on me. I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me.